Alright, so throwing chairs, it's like a national sport in the US for like kids at school if they, aren't brave enough to bring their gun out or something like that. I don't know. This is a tutorial on how to throw chairs in case you don't already know. I train with this a lot, so I'm actually really good, really skilled at all this, I'm here to teach you guys because, not everybody knows, There's this kid that is about as tall as Chicken Little. It's built like the cinnamon stick from Apple Jacks, and he looks like Alvin the Chipmunk, So if there's someone you hate and you really want to throw a chair at, this tutorial might help you with that. I don't have the budget to be like, investing money into school desks, so I'm just gonna be using normal chairs and lawn chairs and stuff in this video. But the type of chair you throw really matters because the shape, size, and weight and all that. So we're gonna start off with how to hit the middle. How about that? Because middle is kind of harder. So you really want to make sure the teacher's not in the room when you do this, because you could get in a lot of trouble if you throw the chair and the teacher sees you doing it. It's kind of like a school shooting. You don't want to get caught being the school shooter or something like that, That's why they got masks and stuff for that. I'm using stuffed animals as an example. I used to make videos like SML, with stuffed animals. I don't do that anymore. I'm using the biggest ones I have. They're really short, like the people I hate. I have something against short people, I don't know. I would use like actual volunteers, but if they're people I hate, they're not gonna volunteer to come over and get a chair. Yeah, that's why I'm using the stuffed animals. Let's start off with throwing at the middle. I'm gonna take this with me real quick. In the middle chair, we got this big old Gengar thing. I got that when I was like turned 13, I think. I'm 15 now, so we got this Gengar. Then that one back there, I don't know. That's just a bear. I'm gonna show you how to throw a chair specifically in the middle like that. You need a really good grip of the chair. Now, in no circumstance are you gonna be throwing a lawn chair at somebody in school. You might end up throwing a lawn chair at somebody, but I don't think you will in school. I don't think they have lawn chairs in school. Unless your school has that, perfect, because this is really gonna teach you how to do all that. We're gonna start off with the middle chair. He's about shorter than Dora the Explorer and looks like Furby. So you start off with a good grip of the chair, right? I say you grab one hand under here, then the other should be like right here. I think that's like a really good way to have a grip on the chair if you're holding it like this, right? I don't really work out, as you can tell. I'm kind of skinny. I did lose a lot of weight. I used to be fat. I'm gonna try gaining more muscle. You don't really need much muscle to throw chairs though. Don't worry about that. Unless you're like, I don't know, a 5-year-old, you probably can't hold these. This is for like middle school and high schoolers or something, because I think that's gonna be the age that's gonna be recommended this video the most, probably. Because I don't know why you'd be an adult watching this video, because why do you need to know? You're only gonna be doing this if you're throwing it at kids at school, obviously. We're gonna start off with this 4'11" guy over here. He's probably watching this video right now. So let's just pretend it's like a normal, I'm in class. Oh yeah, I actually really agree with child labor. Then you hear him talking about you over here. I'm gonna show you guys how to pick up the chair really fast, okay? So you're sitting, you're talking about child labor, right? Then you just get up, you grab the chair like this, and then you just throw it over there. Spot on, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so you don't want to accidentally hit any of the other chairs, right? Because if you do, you're gonna have other people hate you, and you're only trying to hit the specific person that you hate. So this is the middle chair right here, as you guys can tell, right? That's the middle chair. So we hit it pretty well, but we kind of did hit the other chair too, as you can see. I think that was a pretty good hit. The front row is pretty self-explanatory. It's a lot easier than the middle, because the middle is like, you have to try really hard not to hit anything else. Like, you don't want to throw too far to go to the back, or like you don't want to throw too like weak to hit the front. So let's say you're sitting here. Let's say he has a bird nest haircut. You know exactly who I'm talking about if you know me. So this dude has a bird nest haircut. He called you ugly, but he's wearing a face mask. That's some insecurity right there. I don't know what to tell you. You're sitting right here, right? Hitler had a point. And then you hear him say something like, you're gonna fail art class. Now you don't take that, right? You get up, you pick up the chair, you throw it at that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now that's what I call gold right there. Cause you hit him more than you hit the chair. And that's the goal, because why would you want to hit the chair when you're trying to hit him? I take that message back, I'm not sorry. Now let's say you're in your chair, right? You're just sitting here, you mind your own business. And then you hear some like random girl in the back talking about you. They are feminists. They're like, push for equal rights. I want equal rights for men and women. If they want equal rights so bad, you could just get up, pick up the chair, and throw it to the back. Okay, that's what I call gold too. Look, come over here. I hit the back perfectly. Did you see that? That was all it hit. And then the chair comes over here too. So yeah, that was actually probably the best one I've done. All right, so whatever y'all's passion is, I want y'all to just forget about it, like entirely stop doing it. And I want y'all to start throwing chairs for a living full time. You know what I mean? So start going to like the back of your yard or something. I don't care what type of chair you have, specifically school desks, because that's most likely where you're gonna be throwing chairs, And you don't need a target, but I think having a target is way better because then your aim will be far better. Like, it'll improve a lot. So I really recommend you start throwing chairs and practice it a lot, because you're gonna get really good at that. Because whatever you're doing right now, just rotting on your phone, it is not nearly as good as throwing chairs at people. What did I just say? Okay, sorry. Like I was saying, practicing throwing chairs is far more productive than just rotting on your phone all day. So I recommend you start doing that instead of, sitting on your phone. It's a lot more fun too. Well, this is just a tutorial on how to throw chairs at people. I might tell you guys how to swing chairs at people's heads and give them like concussions or something later. I just really prefer throwing chairs at people, not, swinging them. But if you ever want to learn how to play baseball with, a chair and someone's head as the ball, then yeah, I'll definitely make a video teaching you guys how to do that too. Thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial helped you guys. I'm a professional in throwing chairs, so don't try this at home, try this at school.